A flash of blue tears through the Arizona night sky, bathing the desert town of Marlow in a light that feels alive. Power grids fail, clocks freeze, and every radio emits the same eerie hum, a frequency no one recognizes. Those who witness it claim the light speaks in whispers, promising revelation, not ruin. But by morning, things aren't the same. A mechanic collapses at the diner, his eyes glimmering like stars. A child draws the same symbol over and over, a circle split by lightning. The air feels heavier, charged, and as night returns, a faint vibration pulses beneath the ground. The townsfolk tell themselves it's an aftershock, but the truth is far stranger. The infection has already begun, and it didn't come from this earth. Eli Carter, a late-night podcaster with a dying career, stumbles on the strange frequency while scanning radio waves for ghost stories. What he finds isn't static, it's a voice. Distorted, pleading, human. It repeats a single phrase. It's in the light. He records it, uploads it, and within hours, listeners report hearing voices in their dreams. Eli's curiosity turns to fear when he realizes the voice is saying his name. The sheriff demands he stop his broadcasts, claiming national security, but Eli can't shake the sense that something hidden under the desert is calling through the static. When he tracks the source to a rusted government relay tower buried beneath the sand, he uncovers a symbol carved deep into metal, the same one drawn by the infected child. The stars vanish without warning, leaving the sky a black void. No moon, no constellations, just emptiness pressing down on Marlow. Panic spreads as people report seeing stars moving inside their dreams, guiding them toward the same desert ridge where the light first appeared. The scientists who arrive to study the anomaly bring advanced instruments, but their readings make no sense. Electromagnetic pulses that seem alive and shadows that move on their own. One researcher disappears in broad daylight, his last words caught on tape. They're behind the dark. Animals flee town, electronics melt, and sleep becomes a dangerous act. Those who dream awaken whispering about a world that looks like theirs but floats upside down, where something vast and shimmering watches them through mirrored skies. Eli tries to warn the world. He livestreams the strange events from his basement, determined to prove he isn't insane. Thousands tune in. Midway through the stream, his reflection begins moving seconds before he does. The chat explodes. People screenshot the mirror's smirk before Eli even notices it. Then the feed glitches. His voice doubles, repeating in frequencies no human ear should capture. Moments later, viewers across the country start hearing him in their sleep. When they wake, they find strange geometric marks burned into their skin, faint, like constellations. Eli's equipment fries, but before it dies completely, he catches one final whisper in the static. Now you've helped it grow. The infection has evolved, no longer bound by proximity or touch. It's digital, viral, and spreading faster than anyone can understand. Marlow becomes a ghost town overnight. The U.S. military seals the perimeter under a new name, Zone 51. Rumors spread of containment teams vanishing and satellite images erased from public servers. Eli sneaks past the barricades with a group of survivors, finding the truth buried in an underground bunker. Inside are reels of film labeled Project Astral, 1973. The footage reveals scientists recreating an energy burst from deep space, a failed NASA experiment that opened a microscopic rift in the atmosphere. The same blue light floods the screen, consuming everything in seconds. The tapes end abruptly, burned from the inside out. Eli realizes they didn't create the infection, they trapped it. The current outbreak isn't an invasion. It's an awakening of something imprisoned beneath the desert for 50 years, finally free to feed again. When Eli wakes, he's not in Marlow anymore. He's in a half-collapsed Los Angeles, skyscrapers glowing faintly like dying embers. Days have passed, or years, he can't tell. The infected he once knew are now something else, unified, speaking through countless mouths as one voice. They call themselves the Astral. Through fragmented memories, Eli learns the infection doesn't destroy humans, it rewrites them. They see time differently, fractured, shimmering, endless. Some infected reach out to him, claiming he's part of them already, a messenger between dimensions. Reality flickers, and Eli realizes his memories are being rewritten too. The infection isn't just consuming the world, it's dividing it, creating two versions of Earth that exist simultaneously, both fighting to overwrite the other. Every screen in America blinks white. Phones, televisions, billboards, all display a pulsing spiral accompanied by Eli's distorted voice, though he isn't speaking. The astral frequency has gone global, hijacking every signal on Earth. Governments collapse as communication turns to chaos. NASA releases a classified report admitting the first astral event originated from a failed deep space satellite meant to capture cosmic data. They tried to harness consciousness from beyond the solar system and accidentally downloaded it. The infection was never biological. Its code, alien, ancient, sentient. Humanity is now a network it's rewriting line by line. As cities burn and minds dissolve, Eli races to the same desert tower that started it all, the only place that might still hold a counter-signal strong enough to fight back. Eli climbs the cracked steel tower, the ground below glowing like liquid sapphire. The infection's voice pleads with him to stop, not with words, but with memories of his mother, his childhood, every moment he's ever loved. The astral promises peace, unity, eternal light. But Eli knows what that really means, the end of humanity's individuality. With trembling hands, he activates the old transmitter and broadcasts his final message worldwide. If you hear this, don't look at the light. The tower erupts in a blinding surge. The astral frequency collapses, silence at last. For a moment, the world seems saved. But in another small town miles away, a child looks up at the night sky and sees a faint blue shimmer forming again. The infection was never destroyed, only waiting for someone else to listen.